Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And we have another new design from Bowmore. I think from my career alone, I've seen like 4 designs of Bowmore. Or was it 3? I'm not quite sure.
I think you had 2.
2. That one, the one before.
Oh, yes.
And I think one before, I think, didn't we?
Okay.
I have to look at the whiskey database, just look up new design, and you'll find tons and tons of bottles. Never call it new design because it's going to be out of design in a few years.
Yeah, but I think Bowmore has a longer period of using designs than others.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this is one which kept many years, I think a decade. But not this one, the one before. And this one is, well, now it's very existential. It's black. And I once talked to a psychologist and he said, this is existential. Black is always existential. And here at Bowmore, it's an homage at the Black Bowmore, which they filled in the mid-90s. And the last Black Bowmore in the mid-90s was the vintage 1995. Distilled or bottled, put in the cask in 1965. So just after the proprietor of Bowmore changed. And so this was the very first sherry cask they had, which they kept until 1995. And this is typical Bowmore style because they always use sherry casks for the maturation. There had been once a bottle telling this is American oak something, if I remember right, but the others are mixtures of ex-bourbon cask and ex-Oloroso sherry casks, and those ex-Oloroso casks are typically from European oak. So it's more intense, more character, more depth, and probably more bitterness equals chocolate, dark chocolate. So yeah, this is new, but I think it's just the design, or is it different? Just the design?
I think it's just the design, that the content should stay the same. But as we do know, the content over the years changes without changing the design.
Yeah.
There's always a little bit of change in there.
A drift in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottle has here some waves and marks and everything. So this stands for the close to the nature, to waves, to the soil, to
I didn't see that. The glass is really bent. Show it. Can you show it? Is it seeable?
Yeah, and here.
Yeah. No, it's not really a round bottle. It has waves in it.
Yeah, where does it open? Here.
I do like the stories from Bowmore. I mean, they're really old. They're the second oldest distillery of Scotland, and once
79.
79, yeah. The oldest on Islay, the second oldest of all of Scotland. And once in a storm, they actually lost their pagoda roof, and I think that the farmer found it and said, like, yeah, you can collect it from my field. That was like, I don't know, in the 2010s, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yeah, they lost it during a storm.
And they have a close connection to dragons. So there had been a series where you could see dragons on it, on ceramic crafts. They're very expensive now. And here as well is a sea dragon with the waves in gold on the label. So this is a lot of history of Bowmore. Yeah. Islay style. Gangnam style. Islay style. Very good, with a citrus note in it. Juicy. Definitely smokiness, not too intense, not this stinky, phenolic hospital smoke. No. Decent smoke. It's officially said that they have around 35 ppm in contrast to other Islay distilleries which have 45 and even more. So this is a little bit reduced in smoke, and I like that very much. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's a mixture between sweetness, a little bit of a sherry fruitiness, smokiness, and oakiness. So yeah. And as you said, it's a little bit lighter smoked as the others, but still heavily peated, I would say. Heavily peat smoked. Yeah. But yeah, not as stinky as the other.
Yeah. So it's 40% ABV. The juicy citrus note is present, and in the aftertaste, as soon as you swallow, you have the European oak with a distinct oakiness on your tongue, vanishing. The oak is the smoke is clad in your mouth, so this is a big aftertaste, slightly going away, passing away. Little sweetness left over. Yeah.
It's nice. It's round. Bit of fruitiness, smokiness. I would say in the flavor, the smokiness is even more subtle than in the nose. It's a little bit more smoky in the nose than it is on the tongue. A little bit of a dark chocolate note going on, a little bit of an oaky note going on. So yeah, really dark and mature for its age. 12 years is a decent age, but it's not very old.
So I like it that Bowmore stays with the 12-year-old, so that they have the capacity to keep the 12-year up, which a lot of other distilleries aren't able to do. So this is the mostly sold bottle of Bowmore in the market, the 12-year-old. There are no age whiskies at Bowmore and older ones, but the main output of Bowmore is this one. This is the majority, I would say 2/3 probably of the output. Yeah.
And I like it. And
Very
the
good.
price is
In the 40s.
in the 40s, so it's not as high as their new sherry cask series,
Yeah.
and it's yeah, more normal, I would say. Oh, now I have the dark chocolate note. It has really hefty and really strong note in there. That's good. Yeah. I like it. So yeah, that was it with our take of the Bowmore 12 years in new design. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.